I want to remind you that our battle is a spiritual battle. And I want to remind you that you've been taught wrong about everything. You don't know the depths of how wrong you have been taught about life, about how to deal with life, and what real life is. And that's why every human being is suffering. You've been taught wrong, starting with your parents, your schools, your friends, your churches, and you. And that's the reason life is so difficult for you. It's a sad way to live, but you can overcome it. It's a battle between good and evil. You've been lied to and believing that. One lie you've been told is believing that it's a physical thing and somebody else to blame. It's a spiritual thing, and only you are to blame as an adult. Your parents are to blame while you're growing up as a little kid. But once you become of age, you are to blame, no one else. You are your world, and if you want to live in your world in misery, meaning fear and doubt and angry and worry and jealousy and shyness and insecurity and desperation, it's up to you. That's your world, that's what you want, and no one else is to blame. Isn't that amazing? It's amazing. I'm drinking water out of my Alpha Male cup. Alpha Male on the fatherstate.tv. You are to blame, men and women. And yet you blame everyone but yourself. You made me feel this way. You made me think this way. You made me act this way. You made me feel that you're lying. No one is making you feel anything that's not already inside of you. Really. But anyway, I mentioned the other day and over again through this year, how we now in the United States of America have a government that is hell-bent on making our lives miserable, hard to live, difficult, divided, afraid, fear. They are hell-bent on making you desperate to need them. And you fall for it. And you fall for it. I want you to think about this. If you do any kind of thinking, think about this. Our United States of America government made it possible, made it happen, that illegal aliens would come into our country and make our life miserable. And you vote for them over and over again because they say, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Somebody else did it. And you're looking at them doing it. And you still vote for them. Think about the crime that's happening in America today. Y'all don't realize I do a lot of talk. I do my show, I do counseling, and then Father State, and blah, blah, blah. So my throat, sometimes my voice disappear. But anyway, thank you, Jay. I coughed up. Our government is doing this to we the people. Crime is literally everywhere. Crime that we never seen before or not known before, may have heard of it by watching the news in other country, from other country, but we never knew about this kind of crime. And you didn't go out and import or bring these people in. The government did it. And you know, they did it in such a way that you were not paying attention. They said, we're going to get rid of the police. No more police. The police are bad people. Police brutality. Police are racist. Police are this. Police, and you were like, yeah, that's right. You became afraid. And you said, yes, get rid of the police. Can you believe that? What type of human being would agree in a country or in a world where there are angry, evil people, out of control people who will not follow the laws of the heart? What kind of person would agree to get rid of the police? Evil people told you to get rid of the police, and you said yes to it. Clever, huh? And then, when you agreed to that, they said the borders, no borders, open borders. But before that, they said, okay, we let all the criminals out of jails and prisons because the black people being punished, too many black people in jail. Not because they're doing the crime, but because they're black, they told you. And you said, okay, no bail's bar, let them all out. And then they said, the white man is your problem. Go after them in the valleys and other places. Go after the white people. Rob them, steal from them, beat them up. Whatever it takes, do it. And the criminals started doing it because they said, you're not going to jail. And by the way, while you're out there doing what you're doing, you can steal up to $1,000 in some areas. $1,000, almost $1,000 worth of merchandise. And you're not going to jail. No problem. And the criminals went insane. And then that's not enough on the people. The people are not afraid enough yet. Open up the borders and let everyone in. From El Salvador, from everywhere. Criminals, let them in. And they said to the criminals, y'all come on in. We need you so badly, we're going to pay you to come in. We're going to give you hotels, free food, free phone, free everything. And oh, by the way, if you're not happy with the food, let us know, and we'll get something else for you. In the meantime, you can commit crimes too. And we're not going to deport you. And if anyone say you should be deported, they are racist. We're going to shut them down. And you said, okay. Our government did this with your permission. And then they say, you know what? To the white man, if your sons commit crime with guns, we're going to arrest you. And you applauded that. And with people like this government, no, nothing but anger and ego. And they want total control. They want to take your guns. They want to control your children. They want to control the men. And you applaud that. You love that. AOC and all those kind of people. There's not one person in government that you should have said it's okay to arrest someone that has not committed a crime. Even the Bible says you're not guilty. The fathers are not guilty of the crimes of the children, of the sons. But you said no, because the government said yes, they are. You said yes, too. Not seeing you turn your lives over to the devil. And now they have something called a migrant influencer. Can you imagine in the United States of America? The migrants meaning illegal aliens. Migrants mean illegal aliens, so you remember. And now your influencers said the government, and you said okay to that. What happened to the people of freedom? What happened to the idea that you can control your own life? What happened to the idea the government is not responsible, have no business telling you what you can and cannot do with your children? You have low-life people in government, evil people, telling you what to do with your children, and you applaud it. And they don't care about your children at all. They care about your children even more than they care nothing about your children as you care nothing about them. And you applaud it.